In March 2015, police in Vallejo, California received a call that sounded like something straight out of a Hollywood thriller. A man claimed his girlfriend had been kidnapped from their home by masked intruders. But when detectives arrived, they didn't believe a single word. They called it a hoax. They compared it to Gone Girl. But the truth that followed was far darker and far more real. It was the early hours of March 23, 2015. Aaron Quinn and his girlfriend, Denise Huskins, were asleep in Aaron's Vallejo home when a strange noise woke them up. A man's voice echoed through the darkness, "Don't move." Moments later, masked men dressed in black and wearing wetsuits entered the bedroom. They tied Aaron up, blindfolded him, and forced him to wear goggles covered with tape. Aaron was injected with what he was told was a sedative. Denise was taken away, blindfolded, bound, and thrown into the trunk of a car. Hours later, Aaron woke up, still groggy from the drug, and called the police. He told them everything: the intruders, the ransom demand, Denise being kidnapped. But instead of believing him, detectives started suspecting him. They grilled Aaron for hours. No lawyer, no sleep. They accused him of killing Denise and making up the kidnapping. And when Denise suddenly reappeared, the story only got stranger. 2 days after the abduction, Denise was dropped off near her parents' home, alive, shaken, but unharmed. She told police she had been held hostage, blindfolded, and sexually assaulted. Her captor told her she was being released because of a mistaken identity. But police didn't buy it. They called the story a hoax and publicly compared it to Gone Girl, the 2014 movie about a woman who fakes her own kidnapping. Denise and Aaron were branded liars. The media tore them apart. But they weren't lying. Months later, a break came from 400 miles away. A man named Matthew Muller was arrested for a home invasion in Dublin, California. Inside his car, police found evidence: goggles, duct tape, and even video recordings, linking him directly to Denise Huskins' kidnapping. Muller was a former Marine and Harvard-educated lawyer turned criminal. He had been targeting couples, breaking into their homes, and terrorizing them. Finally, Denise and Aaron were vindicated. Everything they said was true. It took years for their names to be cleared. The Vallejo Police Department eventually apologized, and Denise and Aaron received a settlement of over $2.5 million for the damage done to their reputations. But the scars, emotional and psychological, ran deep. As Denise later said, surviving the kidnapping was one thing. Surviving being called a liar was another. In the end, this wasn't just a story about a kidnapping. It was about truth, and how easily it can be buried when the unbelievable is real. The real-life Gone Girl, Denise Huskins, wasn't a hoax. She was a survivor. Sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction. If stories like this intrigue you, real crimes, real people, and the truths hidden beneath the headlines, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. There's always another story waiting to be uncovered.